YouTube. It is Justin welcoming you to another episode of the VIG Lounge. I did just do a test with the Bahrain Grand Prix just to see how things would play out in terms of sound and how well I would do while doing this live and doing a bit of narration. So here is the real start. So I'm going to be doing a few races today, and then I'm going to continue on because I don't want to do an entire season in one sitting because that'll be quite lengthy. And I want to try to make it over the next few days, at least up until where the current F1 season is, and then start kind of doing one race at a time. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to give myself 3 chances each race. That way, if something does happen, like say a crash or anything like that, I don't want it to fully affect my season if I can help it. So you can restart the sessions, but I am going to limit myself to doing it 3 times because obviously I don't want to be here all day, and I have to accept sometimes that things can happen in the race. So let's give this a shot and see what happens. We're going to be starting on the Bahrain Grand Prix, and I'm going to be starting right at qualifying, so you get to take in the qualifying session and the race. Let's jump right in. Fantastic. That's a great way to start.
With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race. It's race day and our drivers are all out on the grid performing their final checks before we get underway here at the Bahrain International Circuit. We go racing today around the 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit with 15 corners and 2 good passing opportunities into turns 1 and 4. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left tyre into the tricky braking zone of turn 10. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Norris, Russell, Oscar Piastri, Fernando Alonso, Leclerc, Sainz, Perez, Hamilton, Stroll, Gasly, Ocon, Tsunoda, Ricciardo, Hülkenberg, Albon, Magnussen, Joe, and Logan Sargent. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
All right. Now let's remember to hold the clutch this time. Oh, why am I not going? Let's try this again. I don't know what happened there.
Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing.
Okay, let's try this again. Because I have restarted twice. Once because I didn't get going at all. The other time because I'm outside the penalty and I didn't want time because I didn't want to have to deal with it. But I had a much, much better start this time. I kind of wish there'd be like more of an element of realism in terms of like track animals on the track once in a while. But we'll see, especially as I go to the warmer tracks with great sun, it will impact you, and it does genuinely feel like a real sun blinding effect. Like I feel the same way as if I look for the sun when I go outside on the night day.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Well. So right now I don't need DRS, which is nice because I am bleeding and trying to pull away here. And for those of you wondering, I didn't call me up to 50% because I do want to have a challenge, but also, like I've always said, I'm not an expert, so I just want to kind of ease my way into this, while I do and keep going, because there are some tracks I know I'm going to have trouble with, and you'll have fun watching me try to navigate through Singapore, for example. And other ones as well, so I'm I'm racing against George Russell, but I'm leading for quite a bit. But it's nice to know there's action going on behind me. This reminds me of 2023 F1, where in most cases, Verstappen was full on friends, and you'd be watching all the action from second on back. Woo! Beautiful first race win. And driver of the day. All right.
And finally, Valtteri Valtteri Bottas can stand on the top step of the podium, your winner today.
They led from lights out to the flag at the end, and their race victory was never in doubt, was it? Brilliant stuff by them.
Jumping into the crowd.
So here they come now, out onto the podium. It's thrilling to see this team go toe-to-toe with the best in the sport and come out on top. What a superb victory for the Sauber team. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Well, thank you very much for tuning in to the first race of the season here in F1 24 and my Valtteri Victory Tour. I shall be back briefly to start race 2. So until then, I bid you adieu.